At some point, everything considered, the long stretches of battle will strike you as the most lovely. Being totally legitimate with oneself is a decent activity. The vast majority don't actually need opportunity, since opportunity includes liability, and a great many people are terrified of liability. Unexpressed feelings won't ever kick the bucket. They are covered alive and will approach later in uglier ways. We are never so vulnerable against enduring as when we love. Out of your weaknesses will come your solidarity. A lady ought to mellow yet not debilitate a man. Strict teachings are deceptions, they don't concede to verification, and nobody can be constrained to think about them as evident or to have confidence in them. Difficult to get away from the impression individuals ordinarily utilize bogus norms of estimation, that they look for influence, achievement and abundance for them and respect them in others, and that they underrate what is of genuine worth throughout everyday life. In this manner, the thought compels itself upon him that religion is tantamount to a youth depression, and he is sufficiently hopeful to assume that humankind will overcome this psychotic stage, similarly as such countless youngsters outgrow their comparable despondency. Wherever I go I find a writer has been there before me. In the profundities of my heart I can't resist the urge to be persuaded that my dear individual men, with a couple of exemptions, are useless. Whoever loves becomes modest. The people who love have, so to talk, pawned a piece of their self-centeredness. Corruption, something like ethical quality, has consistently tracked down help in religion. No, our science is no deception. In any case, a deception it is assumed that what science can't give us we can get somewhere else. Religion is an arrangement of pie-in-the-sky deceptions along with the repudiation of the real world. For example, we find no place else except for in a condition of ecstatic dream-like disarray. Religion's 11th precept is thou shalt not question. Religion is a deception and it gets its solidarity from the way that it falls in with our instinctual wants. It is that we are never so unprotected against enduring as when we love, never so powerlessly despondent as when we have lost our adored article or its adoration. The idealistic man satisfies himself with dreaming what the devilish man does in real life. He doesn't really accept that doesn't live as per his conviction. The way of behaving of a person in sexual issues is much of the time a model for the entire of his different methods of response throughout everyday life. Where the inquiries of religion are concerned, individuals are at legitimate fault for each conceivable sort of untruthfulness and scholarly crime. Depressed people whine of their disease, however they capitalize on it, and with regards to removing it from them they will guard it like a lioness her young. Magnificence has no conspicuous use, nor is there any reasonable social need for it. However, human progress couldn't manage without it. My adoration is a significant thing to me which I should not to discard without reflection. The aim that man ought to be content isn't in that frame of mind of creation. Men are surprisingly upright and definitely more shameless than they can envision. Love and work are the foundations of our humanness.